for granting me opportunity to present this issue. Right Honorable Speaker, there are persons registering and extorting money from people in the district of Butevo, purportedly as agents of the Association of Teso War Victims, with the promise that they are working on their forms to benefit from government compensation. My prayers that the responsible minister should come up with an explanation on the legality of these activities and save the people from such extortion. The second prayer is the persons who are collecting the money from the public should be investigated and possibly the money be refunded. And the third prayer is government should streamline and strengthen its responsiveness in regard to such activities. I emphasize the prayer number 3 because it has been a habit for people to come to that side of the district and extort money. A few years ago, somebody was collecting money, promising the people that he's bringing them to His Excellency. Indeed, they boarded 2 buses, brought the people to Kampala, drove them around, and told them that the program had changed. Another incident involved people paying money that they would get chicken from Operation Wealth Creation, and the chicken never appeared. So I wonder why the security system does not pick up the nitty-gritties. Indeed, one of the Gisos told me that he did report this particular matter where they are extorting money in view of getting compensation from government, but he wasn't helped. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
So, someone had gotten money from him that I will get a job for him. He went, negotiated with the person, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker is going to give you a job, but he needs 1 million. They paid him after they switched off the phone. Now the man came and said, I must pay his money. You know, but they took it in your name. It's all, okay? He was like, but you should be arrested. Yeah, you should be arrested because you are giving bribes to go and influence. So you should even, now, on top of refusing to pay me, you even want to arrest me. So in government chief whip, people in the table.
Right Honorable Speaker, first of all, I want to sympathize with the district woman representative.
The responsible telecom company for them to satisfy me that in whose names is that number registered. But on Tuesday next week, I'm going to convene a meeting with the Minister for Security, UCC, and the telecom companies and other key stakeholders so that we investigate deeply these matters and we find a solution.
Thank you.
Find a solution. And then within 2 weeks, I will come back and report to the House.
Thank you. And also, no, Minister, in which boss talked about, you need to come into the role to look at how you can have punitive measures. In other countries, that's what they've done. You know, it's like banks. Yeah, you facilitate money laundering, you hear they've been fined $500 million, and now they even close them down because people are going to die. But Honorable Andrew Ranya is one of our IT experts, and he had stood up earlier. Let me first speak Honorable Andrew Ranya.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. When it comes to fraud, online fraud, these people just play on your mind. And in security, requires social engineering. that I'll play on your feelings. Now, as a politician, you want to deliver for your people. So when I tell you that I have transformers for you, your instinct is to ask, how do I get them to my constituents? I got a similar issue. Someone called himself Commissioner Benjamin Ocheng. Said, I have transformers for Moro County. I said, which sites? He said, we already shared them. I said, which sites? So it's important you do due diligence. There's a principle, if it is too good to be true, it is not true. So you have that instinct to spend quickly, first ask yourself. So I request the ministry that let's be proactive.
Information.
The information I want to give to my brother is that he can't be my son. My age and him, I can't be a father of a boy of that age. I think he is my younger brother. No member of parliament here can be my child because I'm only, yes, but the information, I'm 18 years. My brother, it is true that they can call you and not know the site. But I can tell you some of them have even the maps, they survey. The surveyed areas, they know, they will tell you, we are going tomorrow, we are going to this sub-county, this is for this one, the parish, the villages. There's a whole network between either we don't know those who used to work in the era, in the what? Rare. We don't know whether some surveyors, so just continue with that, but you also know that members need to be cautioned that they know even the villages where projects are supposed to be. And whatever I said is in good faith. You know that.
I know that, my elder brother.
And also you promised they are going to bring transformers. So because of that, when they say your transformers are ready, you move quickly.
I was about to conclude, but what I want, that with all the sweet words that I'm going to give you, there's always a catch. So always look out for that catch. Because eventually you say, I need fuel, I need transport, I need this. But all those sweet words that he knows all the sites, eventually there's a catch. Because ordinarily would have gone to the district. Then you have got a letter about the same. So wait for that catch. So I request the ministry and the relevant stakeholders, and let's do that awareness so that people know what to look out for in fraud. It's because it's dynamic.
Thank you. Honorable Chivumbi.
I don't know, but there are people who come and pluck off number plates of vehicles. They leave telephone contacts. Then they tell you, you press money in this place, then we will direct you where to find the number plate. And when you report to police, these numbers, they tell you, are you man? Just pay and get your number plate. It's a common occurrence in many parts of the country, and it is happening. These numbers are known. Why? Information.
Thank you, Honorable. I'm a victim, and when you report to police, they tell you, you send the money. Immediately you send the money. That number gets off. If you call, it can't go through. So, Honorable Minister, help us.
But did you get your number, please?
Yes, they direct you where it is.
So, right, Honorable Speaker, it's another scam in conning the general public, and I don't feel the country can be held at ransom with such actors. May someone in government give us a solution to that.
And me conclude with Honorable Nyeko on this.
It is disturbing that these conmen are now targeting members of parliament. But the local people are also facing a challenge whereby they call them, get money from them, ask for their pins, mobile money pins, and they provide maybe in a tricky way. Right Honorable, the disturbing part is when you go to police, they will ask for money to be in position to track that very person. Right Honorable, this happens as well when someone's phone is lost. We expect government should be in position now that it has the mandate to come out, give us a position, especially the Minister of Defense, on what it is doing, security and defense, on these issues. It is disturbing to see my senior minister, or both, he says we are not his children, but we would be in position to get a report, a conclusive report on what government is doing, because you have the mandate. We gave you all the law that clears you to track and trace these contacts, and then you're also reporting to us, to the Minister of Information, and informing us that you're literally doing nothing, right? My prayer is, right, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Minister, why are you...
True that I reported that we are doing nothing. I actually, if my young brother had, I reported one of the challenges out of the work we are doing, that we discovered there are some unregistered numbers. That is doing nothing, really?
Let's conclude this one over there.
It was doing nothing because government has the mandate. And the law permits them to go ahead and track and trace these numbers and also arrest these people. But the most challenging part, right, Honorable Speaker, are the complainants going to the police and then getting money from them to be in position to track those numbers. If you do not have money, they cannot go ahead to help you track on who exactly committed these crimes. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, colleagues, Honorable Minister for ICT has already promised us on the action. Yes, Honorable Minister.
Just briefly, and I've been a victim. Where somebody calls you, Honorable Minister or MP, I am a journalist working with this radio. I want to host you online. And at 9 p.m., are you available? Still yes. Just the other day, I spent 1.5 hours. And what is common with them? What is common with them? At the end of the show, they tell you we have a project, we are supporting a child who has a sickle cell or what are you contributing? And like we always do as members of parliament, either you offer 500,000 or $1 million and so forth. So in this case, one of my security officers who was in a lead car, because I told them I will be on radio, now tuned in the radio. But there was nothing. So when they were playing music throughout when I was on the phone. So
thank you. No, Honorable, let's conclude this.
We are investigating. So we are investigating all these matters so that we bring sanity in our society, because many people are taking advantage of all this to con, especially leaders, and to con the other Ugandans. So I just wanted to share this information for members of parliament to be alert of that.
Honorable Betawol, colleague, this can't end.